our fans get to cheer about is our two walk-ons making plays. Listen, we played this team in Atlanta. They're a good team. They were pretty good then. They're a little better team now. They're playing better. But we played them in Atlanta. Our defense was just better. We were moving better. Our defense has progressively gotten worse. And, you know, we tried to go with the press. That was a mistake. We just gave them some open shots there. I shouldn't do that. I should know better. And but we can't stop anybody. And that's the bottom line. You know, offensively we did some things. Jesse's got to be better down there than that, but we just have not been able to stop anybody 4 games in a row. And, you know, that's me. That's on me. It's my defense, and we're not able to stop anybody with it. So that's where we are. Questions?
Jim, why has the defense gotten worse?
Don't know. Can't tell you. It just is.
Is it too late to make any drastic changes to the zone?
In the defense?
Yeah.
We've been working on it for 3 weeks and it's progressively gotten worse. We really haven't worked on our offense that much. I mean, we do work on it some in practice, but we've spent the majority of the time on our defense, and it's gotten worse every game.
Do you think it's because in the beginning of the games, teams are making threes early and sort of
Well, again, we came out with a mindset not to let Kelly just shoot, and he was wide open on the first one. I mean, literally nobody 10 feet. The guy's right there, just didn't come up. You know, he's a freshman, you know, maybe they just don't get it. I don't know what the answer is, but we just never came up on that play and a lot of plays. And the high post is really troubling because Jesse's been coming up and guarding that, and he just stayed back. And, you know, Franklin was really quick to the ball. He's a really good player. He moves. He's going after balls. We're standing a lot on defense, on rebounding situations, standing and watching, looking for somebody else maybe to get it. And, you know, offensively, we try to get people to play. And, you know, as guys are shooting threes that cannot shoot threes. And, you know, that's just trying to get us back in the game the wrong way. But when your defense is this bad, it really doesn't really matter that much. We played pretty good offense for quite a while, but that's not the issue. That's not the answer. Yep.
Justin and Benny in the starting lineup again tonight. Is that the lineup you like going forward? Or?
No, I don't know. I don't really like any of these lineups right now, but we'll try to figure something out. Justin just struggles at forward. There was 2 plays at the end of the first half where he's in position and Franklin got the rebound and scored, He's a guard, really, and, you know, we don't really have a 3-man right now that has played all year, and we're trying to play Benny there, but he's really not a 3-man either. But we don't get back; they get fast break situations with that lineup. But you know, teams are going to play Joe really, really hard. Just double him, trying to get him wherever he goes, and Jesse gets one-on-one coverage down there. He's got to be able to score down there.
Coach, what was your message to the team at the end of the game?
We have to forget this. We have to have a couple good days of practice, and the reality is we're not going anywhere unless we win the tournament, which obviously is very unlikely the way we're playing. But this game, as much as you want to win it, doesn't change anything. We have to go there and win to go to the tournament. So, but you know, obviously you don't want to play this badly. You know, our fans have been great all year, and I'm sorry they have to watch that because this was the first time at home that we just haven't competed defensively.
Coach, you have 3 days off until your regular season finale. What's the message going to be to the team the next couple days in practice?
What I just said there, we're going to take 1 day off, which we have to, and then we're going to have 2 days of practice, trying to work on our defense, trying to get better. Wake Forest is a very, very good offensive team. I give Georgia Tech a lot of credit. They've been playing much better basketball, and they've added shooters from when we played them the first time. Terry didn't play. We did a good job on Kelly the first game, which we did. We're just not playing defense. We're letting people shoot. And when you let people shoot at the college level, they're going to score. But, you know, we defended a lot better early in the year and middle of the year. I mean, the Duke game, they're better than us. At Clemson, they're beating everybody. In Pittsburgh, they're good. This game, there's just no excuse for not being able to play better defense. They're good. Should have been a close game. But when you don't guard people, you're not going to be in a close game.
You know, players can gain confidence on the offensive end. You'll see a shooter gain confidence. Can the same thing happen on the defensive end? Can you lose confidence in your defense?
Yeah, I mean, we just aren't. We're not doing some of the things we have to do, and then when we do them, we don't get the rebound. That's happened a few times. That happened more in a couple other games where we did a better job, and then we don't get. There've been long mid-range rebounds. Some of it is our guards are not coming back. Some of it's we're not big enough sometimes at forward to get the rebound. So I mean, it's a combination of things. But our defense, you know, obviously this is the worst it's been. But you know, it's supposed to get a little better as the season goes along. It did for a while, and now it's gone backwards. Probably losing confidence after the last 3 games too.
Coach, defense aside, have you seen growth in this team from January?
I think our offense is better, but our defense is not. No growth. It's zero growth there. Our defense is not good. I think our offense, I think it's gotten better, but we still, you know, Judah and Joe and Jesse, Benny has had a good game. We're just not getting another guy or two. You know, we got to get, you know, somebody else. Early in the year in some of the games where we won, either Chris would score or Justin would score. Something would happen there, but we haven't gotten that. But it's not really that. It comes down to our defense, and it's just not good enough.
Coach, speaking about, go ahead.
Chris Bell started the first 28 games of the season. He hasn't played in all the last 2.
Yeah, he was going to start this game, and then practice yesterday. He didn't do anything for like 6 consecutive plays. Literally, he was going to start tonight.
Coach, how would you compare this team to the expectations you set going into the season?
You know, I try to just see, you know, wait and see what happens. You know, I mean, I thought we'd be better, but coaches always think that. Coaches are always going to think their team can be better. I think at times this year we played really exceptionally well. In losses, Miami, North Carolina, Virginia. When we played teams that we were supposed to beat, we beat them, but it was a battle. They could have gone either way. You know, you're always going to lose a couple close games. We won 4 or 5 on the road that I think normally with this team, certainly if we played them right now, we would lose. We just had enough momentum to get those games. Notre Dame, Florida State, you know, those Boston College up there, Georgia Tech. We wouldn't win those games right now, the way we're playing. We're just not playing good enough on the defensive end. We were better then. I don't have an answer for why we're not playing better now. I don't. But, you know, again, that's on me. I'm not getting them to play good enough on the defensive end, and that's the bottom line.
Coach, what is your confidence level in your team's ability to bounce back for its last game?
You know, we think about the next game period, that's all. But when you lose 4 in a row, it's not, nobody's that confident.
With Hakeem, I didn't ask you about Hakeem and Jerry and what they meant to this program.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to think about that when we're in this part of the season. I've said it many times how important they were and that team, and you know, two guys that, as young players, helped us win the national championship as freshman, sophomore, and you know, it's Hakeem doesn't block that shot. I think he makes it, and we got to get into overtime, see what happens. But and Jerry's 6'3" is really. I think Kansas was better than us. There was not much doubt in my mind about that. And his 6'3" changed that. Without that, we would not have won. So they deserve to be up there. Two great players, and I'm proud of both those guys. Great players.
Coach, knowing that the NCAAs aren't likely at this point, what are you guys playing for down the stretch?
Pride. You play for pride. You get ready to play. I've always been impressed with teams. Georgia Tech's not going anywhere. They played really hard, really well tonight, and that's what you're supposed to do. You go out there and you're playing for pride, your individual pride, your team pride. We let that go today. We let the pride that we have in our team down today. We didn't play like it was important. I say that, but I think they were trying every play, but we just didn't execute defensively. We didn't rotate. We didn't get up to the high post. When we got the ball in the short corner, we let the guy out of the trap there. I think we were trying, but I just don't think we executed. That's the bottom line.
Do you think part of it, Jim, is that they just lost confidence in the way that they can guard in that zone?
Yeah, I mean, we've had 4 in a row where we couldn't stop anything. Literally anything. You know, we played Pittsburgh a little bit for 25 minutes, about that's it. But we just haven't been able to guard anything. That's bottom line.
With the final home game, with the final home game coming up on the year, what are some of your fondest memories of the senior class?
You know, right now I don't have too many. I'm worried about trying to get ready for this game and see what we can do with this last game. All right? Thank you.
Coach, what do you hope your younger players take out of games like this?
Pardon?
What do you hope your younger players take out of games like this?
I hope they're embarrassed. I hope they see that this isn't good for anything. All right?
I'm gonna head to. Oh, okay.